Pages missing. Old chapters burned. Listen. Before a cross, there was fire on the hilltop. Mass on the priest, same name with a flip-flop. Stone over bone, blood soaked in the brickwork. Kings shook hands while the crowd did the hard work. Old tablets cracked, but the pattern never broke though. Rain for the crops, trade storms for a halo. Same deal, same fear, just a new translation. Changed out the idol, kept the domination. Take a God, take a man, put a crown on the logo. Dress city love, hide the chains in the motto. Good men obeys while they harvesting your pay cut. Blessing every war, never mention who they pay cut. They just changed the name on the altar. Painted over blood with water. Same old throne, same order. Healing alive like daughters and sons. Spin off, all in the skies. New book, same set of eyes. If you question, you get labeled blind. But I see the script they write. Visit to Rome, then cathedrals in the skyline. Armies in robes, put a tax on the divine. Holy on the front, on the back, it was business. Break a whole soul for control in the senses. Calendar flip, but the contract the same still. Promise you a heaven for a lifetime of landfill. Guilt in the morning, fear when the sun drops. They on your mind from the cradle to the bone box. Mr. Pastor, Rabbi Imam, different robes. Same sitcom, conference of men. Tell you what your heart say. Building new brands out the bones of the old faith. They just changed the name on the altar. Painted over blood with water. Same old throne, same order. Healing alive like daughters and sons. Spit us, all in the sky. New book, same set of eyes. If you question, you get labeled blind. But I see the script they write. Who benefits from your hope? Who profits off your pain? Who wrote the rules you quote? They stamped it with their name. If truth is real, it don't need chains. So why they feel when you break away? They just changed the name on the altar. Painted over blood with water. Same old throne, same order. Healing alive like daughters and sons. Spin off, all in the sky. New book, same set of eyes. If you question, you get labeled blind. But I see the script they write.
Yeah. First one crown with the oil on my brow. They wrote it on stone, they repeat it right now. Crystals on the tongue of the priest in the fire. But I lit the flame that they also desire. Oracle eyes see the wars in the womb. Spoken in the dark, made a song from the gloom. Gorgeous and cool, just the way that I made every king in the room. Just a card in my game, Medea, Christ, out when I rise, don't miss this. Honey, I know words so vicious. Paris on my name, addicted. Yeah, Medea, Christ, silk on my body, I'm scripture. Touch me and you step in the fissure. Say that I'm a sin, I'm a finisher. Yeah, Medea, Christ, heard by the Savior, baby. I was the first, turn poison, the wine, turn a blessing, a curse. Men write the books, but they hide every line. Where a woman like me for the temple and nine. Seductive as hell, but I'm holy as blood. Drip red on the road, turn the river to flood. Cross me and you'll see your futures in ash. Kiss me and your soul got a mark that will last. Woo! Medea, Christ, out when I rise, don't miss this. Honey, I'm the word so vicious. Paris on my name, addicted. Yeah. stepping the finish line. Said I'm sitting on the finish line. Yeah, Medea Christ dolls. On my knees, never. On my throne, forever. Yeah, call me wrong, call me right. You still need my light. Incense, ashes, lips, ashes. Every curse, every kiss. Same magic. Medea Christ dolls. Oh, when I rise, don't miss this. Honey, I know I'm so vicious. Prayers on my name, addicted. Yeah, Medea Christ dolls. Still on my body, I'm scripture. Touch me and you stepping official. Say that I'm a sin, I'm official. Yeah, Medea Christ dolls. What are you thinking about?
Here we go again. Late night fuckery at its best. Had a good day. Had a good day. Fucking, me and technology, we really don't get along that well. This computer I've been trying to get in this fucking laptop. This is my laptop. I've been trying to get in this laptop and it's acting like I don't know what my fucking password is. I know what my fucking password is. So today I got fucking tired of it after work and just kept putting it in. And finally I guess it got tired of it and let me in. So I've been able to do some shit on my laptop today that I wasn't able to do before because I could only get on it as a guest on my own shit. You can thank my 19-year-old daughter for that, but hey, it is what it is. How was your day? That's what I want to know. How was your fucking day? How was your Friday? What have you been thinking about? Huh? Have you been thinking about the upcoming UFC fight? You know, the UFC fight that's on the grounds of the White House. You know, Rome was a thing, and the fall of it. I'm sure there's got to be some kind of correlation here. Bread and circuses, something like that. Yeah, take your attention off of what you should be paying attention to, and pay attention to bullshit. Some fucking bullshit. You know what? We're gonna start out blunt today. We're gonna start out blunt. I usually like to get it warmed up a little bit, get a drink in me. Well, we ain't got time for that shit tonight. Got off work and I took a little fucking nap. And then woke up late, and here I am. Boys and girls, children of all ages, you will be old like me one day too. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Whether you fucking want it to or not, it's going to happen. So, just hang in there, kids. It gets worse. Hang in there, kids. It gets much, much worse. Last night we was checking out Kurt Metzger on Danny Jones's podcast on YouTube. Shout out Kurt. Your Lord and Savior Kurt is Christ. Your Lord and Savior Kurt is Christ. And it was great. We got like an hour and a half into it or something like. No, we got about an hour, 53 minutes is what I think we did. And I thought, man, we'll just it's a 3-hour show. We'll get in like another hour today or something, right? That was my thinking. And then I'm scrolling, death, doom, scrolling, and come across an old friend that I hadn't tuned into for a while. And he's talking about Kurt on Danny Jones. So I figured, let's check him out. Right? Because Kurt can't stand him. So let's see what Amon Hillman, Dr. Amon Hillman, he's a linguist. He specializes in ancient Greek literature, and he knows his shit. And he has a show, he has a channel on YouTube called Lady Babylon, and it's pretty good. If you're into ancient Greek culture, ancient Greek literature, you know, the gods, all that good shit, there's not anybody more knowledgeable. So I figured we see what kind of shit he's talking, because I know it's got to be good shit. Even if he's talking shit, it's got to be cash money shit. So, let's see what he's got to say. I'm going to fuck around this computer for a minute. Let's see what is up. Where is my fucking... Where am I going to go?
Get some use. This whip tonight. Now we're not going to have any hors d'oeuvres.
My fucking intros were long.
Welcome back to a special Saturday. Lady Babylon.
Oh fuck, today's Saturday.
God, people.
Today's Friday.
This
God
is going
damn.
to be something special. I just wanted you to be here with me when we connected all the dots, when we brought everything together all cozy like. People, I have such a warm funnel of tumbly wumblies tonight for you. I want you to rub them all over your jiblies, you know what I mean? Oh, God. This whip tonight is gonna get some use. This whip tonight, now we're not gonna have any hors d'oeuvres. No, the devil says we just have one big, fat ham tonight. And we're gonna dig into it. Oh, God, people.
Oh, God.
Screw the hors d'oeuvres. Look at this that we've got tonight, people. Oh, God, thank you.
God.
Thank you so much for attending. Now, you are my special my special mystery solvers tonight. Congregation of Satan. Hello. How are they doing? Should I make some of them talk to me? Please and tell me. Satanic congregation, did you watch Danny Jones today? Did you watch Danny Jones with Bruce no, not Bruce Metzger, he's a New Testament guy. Kurt Metzger, right? People, by the way, January is coming, and Ken Wheeler and I, and hopefully several people from Dallas Theological Seminary, if they can spare us the time, we'll be at a college somewhere or some school. Oh, God.
A little
We'll all be able
impulse.
to talk together about Jesus and the naked kid that he was with and the fact that Hebrew is a forgery. Thank you so much. Oh, God. It's going to be beautiful. People were getting ready for the crusade, too. Did you bring any of those awesome crusade posters from the group? This is Junius coming up. Now, that's good. Chewie is bringing in something hot for you tonight. She is going to bring you Orion. Ah, good, yes. You've got to get that done, Chewie. Always working diligently. People, let's start with Danny Jones, and I want to start at the climax. Oh, God, why not? Let's start the climax. I don't need to say anything. This is me and Danny and Metzger. Oh, you may not see me, but I am there. People, go to the... Yep. Chewie, run this section. Go for it.
Astrology computer, and they did some sort of thing, and they found out with astrology that she needs to come up with the war on drugs.
Yeah, probably. They probably did.
And Hamilton actually got his hands on one of those astrology computers.
I've seen Hamilton tell somebody they were also giving those out to people in other countries that are like our allies. I'm sure Mexico got a fake one.
I thought that was the octopus thing.
Well, Octopus is the computer program with the back door in it.
Yes, right.
But this is, specifically with astrology.
Oh.
There's like
Maybe you're right.
Okay, so there's a 13th symbol of astrology, which is Apollo.
Oh, Chewie. That was the wrong... Oh, God. That was the wrong... You know what? Let's just start with 245. 245, Chewie. Let's start... No, people, I'm so bamboozled by that. That's amazing. How did my notes get fucked? I'm sorry, people. I had this all laid out. You sure 256? Let's try it again, Chewie. Go right there. Better not be that astrology stuff. It was the stuff over here with the muse. Right? Go ahead.
Fighting a dragon, Lucifer. And NASA was going to announce it. Not that NASA was announcing a new astrology changes, but a new, stars had shifted, and that would affect the astrology. All these people believe in astrology, but why? Well, because if I put the right parasites in you, which act as a receiver, like DNA is a receiver, dude, and if I put the right parasites in you, and the moon phases are right, and it's the time of whatever, we can beam other shit into you, into that DNA.
I'm sorry, people. This is really not what I wanted, Chewie. I don't know why I put the wrong timestamp on it or something, but keep playing. People, we're looking for the muse, aren't we? Go.
Beam another conscious. So right now your brain's picking up a signal of consciousness, right? And that's why people get fucked up and they do a Dionysian cult, is to pick up a different consciousness.
Here we are. With Dionysus, I didn't care about the astrologers, right? Let's see what's coming, shall we?
Ideas or inspiration, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that mystery is about.
That's what the muse is.
Just so you know, if you look up the cult of Bacchus and
right over his head, Danny. Right over his head, right? But people, listen to what this man is about to say, because not only am I going to show you how wrong he is, but I'm going to show you where he's getting his misinformation from. And I want you as an audience to put that together. A little mystery, like in the game, which room and which weapon and which member of the brothel was there. Oh, God. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, people. Now let him say what he's going to say about Bacchus, because we want to see if there is reality that comes out of his lips or not. Go ahead.
You can find it online.
Bacchus is the god of wine. The god of
Dionysus,
party.
Dionysus, yes. The cult of Bacchus would get rich guys in from noble families, and then you go through the mystery, and then people have animal masks on, and they bang on tambourines and drums while you get, so no one can hear your screams. And that's your big, like a ditty party.
Like,
That may sound sensationally factual to you people, but it is in fact the biggest pile of
It is
crap
wrong.
that you have ever seen.
That's not who Bacchus
The
is.
biggest. This person, Metzger, does not read the sources, whether they're in Latin or in Greek. But as I watched the whole thing today, I sniffed a little where he was coming from, people.
Well, he's a
Let's
comedian.
play him. Where am I in
He's
all
a
of this?
comedian.
Keep
He's not a
going, Chewy.
fucking...
Cadeti party.
Yeah, it's a real old practice. Diddy got used as a living altar is what I heard. You know how bad that is when they use your body and your kid and they use you as the altar? That means they fucked on top of him and shit on. That means the most foul shit you could imagine happened to Diddy from his mom with some Caribbean evil fucking shit.
Oh my
Not to
god.
mention incest, etc. Okay, yeah, the cult of Bacchus. They were a real problem in Rome. So why would Carl Jung want us to get back to that? That's very strange. That seems odd.
Okay, just stop it for a
What
minute,
the
Chewy.
fuck are you
They
talking about,
were a
Kurt?
problem in Rome. And from that, you're going to get a picture of everything. The Bacchanalia. Oh, it looks like you internet sleuths have managed to put together a picture of bullshit. Bullshit. Listen to me, Metzger, you fucking pussy.
Damn!
Your whole goddamn art is based in Bacchus. The theater, you fucking tard, is where you perform.
He's right about
You're a
that.
comedian. What kind of word do you think that is? It feels so good. Who would you expect? Who would you expect a person like this to be coming up with misinformation from? Chewy, let's go to Insurrection Alley 233. Shall we go to Insurrection Alley, people? Does it surprise you? By the way, the person who's speaking, this person Metzger, this person Metzger works with Joe Rogan to facilitate. They have facilitated. They alone have facilitated the rise of Hitler himself, the child rapist.
Kurt
Child
Metzger?
rapist. How about that, supporting a child rapist, people? You're gonna see what he says about
Kurt
me
don't fucking
in a minute.
What are you
You're
talking
gonna
about?
see. Realize he's doing it from the stance of somebody who not only is being taught by an insurrectionist, but is himself a supporter of the pedo president. Don't let him tell you he isn't. Don't let him tell you he's not a supporter of the genocidal army of Israel. Don't let him tell
What
you.
the fuck are you talking
Where
about,
the
Ahmed?
facts go.
No, he's not.
Where's
bro.
the master
No, he's not.
behind? Where's the master behind? Okay, go ahead and play this one, Chewy. Let's see what he's going to do before we find his master, people. Let's see what he's going to do. Go.
Well, this is all like, back then, that's when they had, this was like the polytheistic stuff where they had multiple gods. These people, you didn't have to fucking be loyal to one god only.
Right.
These people had they worshipped many gods.
No,
Excellent
Right.
point, Danny.
it's smart to pay retail when you're religion like that.
Totally ignored. Do you want a quarter for your joke, comedian?
Why would I want
Fake laugh, Danny.
to talk to the manager? I want to talk to Dionysus. They can go feed and go fuck yourself, you creepy homo. That's how,
This man is talking about, by the way, he says homo repeatedly, and he's got this thing about homosexuality. So, when you meet Pentheus, and you find out that he's got some hidden tendencies, don't be shocked. Let him hear what he thinks about Amen. Go ahead. People, now don't tell me for a minute.
You
I
can't
want
stand
your
on.
opinions. Don't tell me for a minute what I want to hear. I want you to listen to this comment and I want you to tell me what you think. Satanic congregation. Fantastic. Should we hit that one?
Oh, I would talk to that God.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to fucking gods. Oh, I go right to the top if I'm going to do that at all. I'm either doing nothing or I want to talk to the manager like a real Karen. I'm not going to sit there and make a little offering to, oh, this is the God.
That's a lot of blustering. Nothing. Isn't it amazing? It's like a lot of bluster.
And it's with period blood. You know,
Do you hear how stupid he is? Danny laughs, but he doesn't realize it's because he's being tickled. Right? What is he even talking about, people? You find out.
He's a
People just
comedian.
wait. Who is the darkness? Educating our man Metzger. People, it's all going to be connected. It's all going to be connected. Are you ready? Oh, God. You mean Joe Rogan is in this? Yep. You goddamn straight, people. Hit it, Chewy.
stupid shit these people do. Well, you know that guy, the bold drinking guy.
Wait. Is that somebody they're talking about? Does this guy even know? Why would he even know me? Interesting.
Boy, he took being Greek real serious, huh?
Okay, is this comedy? What do you think, Judy? Is it comedy? All of a sudden, did you feel the atmosphere change? Now we're going to switch from comedy to hack job. Danny Jones showed you how that fucking Frenchman did a hack job through the review, Bryn Mawr, of Chemical Muse. When I was saying in 2008, hey, they're all on drugs, people. Look at all these drugs. Fuck me, look at these drugs. Now, what are they all saying? They're all on drugs. This place is full of drugs. Drugs all over. It's not a shock that it's in there. That it's in their religion. This hack clown, because that's what he is. He's a fat ham of a clown.
He's a
Who I
comedian.
know. I told Danny. He's braggadociously saying, I'll go toe-to-toe with anybody. Come toe-to-toe with me. We don't need Luke. Come toe-to-toe with me, you fat ham. I'll shut your stupid mouth once
Damn.
and for all. And finally people will laugh. Oh my God. They bring it amazingly. Let's hear.
It's hard to watch 'cause it's like your fucking parents arguing. It's like your two buddies, your two best friends, or your two, you know what I mean? Two people you look up to type shit arguing like, oh shit, what the fuck? Because Kurt's hilarious. Kurt is our Lord and Savior, Kurt is Christ. He's fucking hilarious. That's where the whole Charlie Derp is an homage to. It's an homage to the Derp with Kurt, his fucking podcast. Pointing out Clown World. How up is down and down is up. How everything you hear the media say out of their mouth, the exact opposite is true. They haven't told you the truth about anything for about 30 years. So, you know, and then I'm into Greek. I'm into Greek literature like a motherfucker. I'm into the mythology and all that shit. I study the fuck out of it. That's where the music that I make, you know, the AI generated music I make, it comes through the fucking Greek. It's all Medea Christos. That whole fucking song is because I study Greek and this motherfucker is an expert in ancient Greek literature. So I watch his shit pick up on shit that I've read but it didn't click to me, and when he touches base on shit like that, it's like, oh fuck. So I've learned a lot in that regard. I've learned a lot from both of them. They can both teach you a lot of shit. Just one's a comedian and one's super serious. One doesn't care to hurt your feelings, and one, I don't think he cares to hurt your feelings too, but he gets more offended when you come at him in bad faith. And that's kind of like what he's doing, you know? So, it is what it is. We don't give a fuck. We want to be entertained. We want the circus. Bring the gladiators. Bring the gladiators. Gladiators! Mount up.
Good people, let's hear what he says about somebody who took Greek too seriously. What the fuck is that? Go ahead.
Boy, he takes being Greek to the next.
Well, he reads all the Greek shit, and it's all about that stuff.
First of all, you moron, I am not Greek. I am a classical philologist. I read those texts that you pretend to read. This is glorious. Watch, Danny did a great job with the temple. He tries to throw the temple at Danny. Danny deflects it away like it's so much propaganda. People, you gotta think, what's your position? You can say exactly the opposite of who you are, and people will believe you. That's called propaganda. All right, let him finish, Chewie. Let him finish. I love your animations. We're gonna go to more of those, but let him finish.
All those people were doing all that fucking crazy shit.
I know.
They found that cup in Tampa. You know that the Museum of Tampa.
Yeah.
They found that ancient Egyptian cup with like period blood, breast milk in it and shit.
Wash your cups out, people.
Right. Do you see, people? What was comedy invented for? Not deflection.
To tell the
This
truth.
is not a comedian.
No,
This is a propagandist.
no, bro, you don't know who Kurt is. Because yes, Kurt is a comedian. Yes, Kurt does exactly what comedians are supposed to do and tell the truth. He tells the truth. He exposes shit that's in the underbelly of society that's not supposed to be talked about. He exposes all that shit. He does it in a comedic style, but it's one where it's abrasive, it's aggressive. That's the type of comedy I like. I don't know, man. You go sit half your life in the penitentiary, tell me how fucking dark your humor gets. You know what I mean? Like, I like that shit. I can take it because I can give it out, you know. So it is what it is. I think they're both really got soft ass feelings, really.
He's about to show you his propaganda, but he has to put me in a
He's got
specific light
shekels. What
first.
the fuck?
Where is he getting all of his direction from? Would you like to see it, people? Were we at an insurrection together? Oh my God, people. Give me that. Hit it. Keep him talking.
Yeah, don't use the same period cup for your
Yeah, right. After all these fucking years, you couldn't put it in the dishwasher.
for
Jesus
star fire
Christ.
and blah blah.
Look at what he's doing to Danny. Look at what he's doing to Danny. How disrespectful. Danny just asked him, if somebody did that to me as a professor, when I was a professor at an international meeting, I would have kicked him in the balls right there. I would have kicked his big fat ass ham of a human being ass right in the balls. Metzger, right in your balls.
Right in your
And I would have
balls,
told you, did you hear me just ask you a question? This is a profession. This is a place of business, you asshole. Did you hear what he just said?
What are you talking about? It's a
Going
fucking
back to-
podcast. What are you
Give
talking
him
about?
Danny's
Alvin?
question
It's a
again, because
podcast.
he's not hearing it. He's not hearing it. Look, you can tell what comes out of his big fucking head is not.
And you have the congregation. You have the business. You have the profession. Kurt don't. Kurt is a fucking professional clown. He's a professional clown, dude. I really, no disrespect, I think you're fucking awesome, but I think you really got in your feelings over Kurt being a fucking clown. Because that's what he is, bro. That's what That's what he does for a living. He's funny, but he's funny by making you go, what the fuck? And it worked.
Allowing him to hear what's going on. Go ahead.
Boy, he takes being Greek to the next.
Well, he reads all the Greek shit, and it's all about that stuff. All those people were doing all that fucking crazy shit.
I know.
They found that cup in Tampa. You know that the Museum of Tampa.
Yeah.
They found that ancient Egyptian cup with like period blood, breast milk in it, and shit.
Which is everything I have been telling everyone. They found it. And what is he going to say about it? He's going to deflect to some bullshit. Thinks he's funny bullshit. Chewie, did you think...
That's what he does, Amon. That's what he does. That's what he's fucking there for. He's not there to have deep conversation about which came first, the fucking Septuagint, the Greek Septuagint, or the fucking Hebrew translation of the Bible. He's there to fucking... He's there to compare modern times, modern society with still doing the same bullshit from back then. That's his whole shtick. And it's funny. But I get it. He's talked shit about you on different podcasts and shit, and he ain't never met you a day in his life, ain't never talked about you. And the whole reason that Kurt has the fucking outlook that he does on Amon is because Gnostic Informant went on with Kurt, and you know, if you know Gnostic Informant, that motherfucker, he's super butthurt over Amon. Like, super butthurt over Amon. So he talks shit about Amon any chance he gets. So that's the influence that Kurt has about Amon. And that's fucked up. It is fucked up.
He was a good comedian. I think you need some help from Aristophanes. Mr. Metzger, I think you need some serious fucking help. Now, who is behind Metzger? People, let's just do the mystery together. Chewie, go to 233, because that's where it starts. 233. People.
Try our team for 7 to 8.
Oh, fuck that guy and whatever it is that he's selling.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, fuck him and what he's selling.
Grandma, get yourself a drink.
I am. Thank you.
Go
The
ahead.
flag once in my life. Thank you, Jehovah's Witnesses. I've never taken a blood oath to this fucking satanic flag that you... What a scum... How
You know
people
the
wake
Star
up...
Spangled Banner is based on
Satanic flag. Do you think this guy knows anything about the history of Satan? No, he knows just as much as the ignorant modern Satanists and the head of the Templars. They know exactly the same, which is zero. He's going to talk about texts that he's
That's
never
very
read.
true.
And I'm going to show you, people. I'm going to show you the ignorance. This is a show. This is a show.
This is what Amon's going to do. Whatever text Kurt talks about, Amon's going to bring up the original source in the Greek, and he's going to show you what it actually says. In the ancient Greek, what it actually says. And, you know, dude, it's hard to fight that, bro. It's hard to fight that. I've seen Amon completely destroy expert Greek linguists. And exorcists, by the way. He fucking torched old Bob, what the fuck? What is his name? He's an exorcist. Famous one, does all kinds of bullshit TV, fucking... Amon told him, go ahead, take that money, or take that envelope full of money, put it in your pocket, and get the fuck out of here. In Danny Jones' studio! He said, don't look at my daughter on the way out the door either. Or no, don't touch my daughter on the way out the door either. A priest. A fucking priest. Hilarious, dude. Classic.
Who's behind it? Let's see, Chewie. Go ahead.
This is a satanic Dionysian ode.
I did not know that.
It's Neil, another one Neil's taught me about.
Oh, yeah, Neil's a
Neil
fucking. Dude, Turning Point Stand Tripoli has done some fine. This think tank.
So
All
the
right, this is a think tank for the butterflies, right? Think tank. Oh my God, they did what? Right, people? Hey, I got news for you. Mr. Metzger. Yeah, unless you're looking for an
shit.
insurrection, I don't think you're going to find any sort of help. Because this dude who is advising you in classics is not
Told
actually a
you.
classicist.
I
Let's
knew where
see.
it was going.
Mr. Metzger, he couldn't make it through the 4th unit of Greek. So, of a 20-unit Greek text. So, I'm not concerned. But look here, people. This is how they sell it. Look at this guy. Giorgiani. Look at this guy. Oh, God, people, I've got a story for you
Oh God.
about this. But first, let's see the lies. Go ahead, Jude.
Philosophy begins by framing itself against two different modalities of
What do you? Let's start there, and we'll get into Plato later on.
So look, philosophy, as you know well, being a classicist,
Who's
Okay.
the classicist?
Philosophy, as you know well, being a classicist, people. I want to give you the root.
Neil is not a fucking classicist. Neil is a fucking felon like me. I don't know where the fuck that came from. He's as much of a fucking classicist as I am a fucking porn star. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about today. You can fucking label yourself whatever you want. Whatever you want to be. And if somebody doesn't agree that you are that, fuck them. Fuck them. It's fucking clown world, dude. That dude did time for selling dope just like I did. What the fuck? Neil's a classicist? He did the same exact goddamn thing I did when I went to prison. Read every fucking book in the goddamn library. Every book that they would let me order from every other fucking library in America that I had access to. Like everything, dude. Religious texts, fucking fantasy books, fucking true crime books, fucking law books. I read every fucking law book in the Miami Correctional Law Library in Indiana. Every fucking one of them. I did the same fucking thing. I went to prison and I educated myself. I don't tell people I'm a fucking classicist. And I did go in there and come out with a fucking degree from Ball State. I did do that. So. Fucking classicist. Okay. Alright. That's funny. Anyway, sorry.
Now, I'm about to pound in the roots for you and Metzger to all put together at the same time. Neil, your instructor, who failed out of my Greek course, that guy was constantly trying to get me to talk to Giorgiani. I said, give me some of his work. Here we go, Prometheus. I knew within about 10 minutes of listening to Giorgiani, he doesn't do the original. Okay, which is fine if you want to play with the literature department or something. If you're going to do classical philology and pretend that you know classics or you know Greek, that you have some kind of intimate relationship with Mother Greek, you better be able to read this. So he can't. So I reported back to Neil because I was infiltrating, right? I reported back to Neil and said, hey, buddy, your guy is full of shite. He's full of shite. It's not a good source. Now, people, you see what happened? Things blew up and...
Oh. Sorry, I know you guys don't have any fucking idea what this is. But Neil It's so dumb to even fucking explain, dude. It's so dumb. It's kind of some real bitch shit, really. It's kind of some real bitch shit. Neil got in contact with Amun because Amun knew his shit. He started taking classes because Amun teaches ancient Greek literature. He teaches, how to translate it. He teaches it. And Neil took his classes up to like the 4th one or some shit, and now Neil thinks he's a fucking Greek literature expert. Well, his fucking hero is Giorgiani. And like he was trying to get him on his show like forever. Like that was his big get. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't have anybody like that. Yeah, Kurt. I like Kurt. Kurt gave me inspiration to do the Charlie Derp show, you know. But is he a big get where I just gotta? I really ain't got one of those. I really ain't got one of those. I don't look up to people like that. So, but anyways, so when Amun told Neil, hey, Giorgiani don't know what the fuck he's talking about, he can't even read this shit, Neil got fucking butthurt. And I wondered what the fuck had happened between him and Amun, because dude, Neil was on there every fucking time they'd go live. Every time Amun would go live, Neil would finish up the like last 20 minutes of the show with whatever he wanted to talk about. So they were tight. So when they fucking split and started talking shit about each other and all this shit, it was like, where the fuck did that come from? Okay, so this makes sense now. All that makes sense now, because Amun won't talk about it. Like, I can't believe Amun's talking about Neil, because he just doesn't. Or at least he didn't used to. I guess shit changed.
The next thing you know, some attorney. Neil is playing recording.
Hate the messenger. You know what I mean? Hate the messenger.
He's laughing his ass off about some attorney out in Los Angeles, a former DA. What the hell does a former DA have to do with old Amun? What does a former DA have to do? Oh, God, didn't.
And Amun has fucking Trump derangement syndrome also. Like, he sees Trump in everybody, in every corner, everywhere. Like, he is... God damn, he is out there when it comes to fucking Trump.
Mystery, people. It gets more tangled. You musicians out there, hold on.
Which is kind of weird, because Amun's a brilliant motherfucker, a brilliant mind, can go deep in fucking ancient Greek, whatever, whatever level of that subject you want to get on, he can go with you. But he still believes in a fucking two-party system in the United States of America in 2026? You think Trump's better than... And this is where the disconnect came between me and watching his show on a regular basis, and, you know, because once he went down that avenue, it's like, I get it, dude, he sucks. Right? Like, he sucks, but he's not in a shadow underneath my tree. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like that's the cop out for everything. And you know, I'm trying to be respectful. There's no disrespect intended whatsoever at all. What I'm saying is what problems that we have in our political system, the overall umbrella of saying Trump answers all those questions. It's Trump's fault. Right? It's Trump's fault. When, no, we haven't had a fucking two-party system maybe ever in this country. It's two cheeks of the same asshole. You feel me? So...
There's
Just trying to add
gonna be a
context.
twist. There's gonna be a twist. Isn't this fun, people? Look. Oh, God. Right? Is it true about his wife? People, I can't help the mojo. I cannot help it. It's distinctly overwhelming. Sometimes it even causes spontaneous orgasm. And I can't stop it. You just have to go off. Do you understand? Enjoy yourselves.
Why you gotta put him in a mask like that? Go get your fucking. Come on, man. If you're gonna commit to the bit, commit to the bit. Go get a fucking mask. God damn. Lazy.
People.
No, I'm just playing.
Chewy, let's go back to the. Let's go to Danny's. Now watch this, people. Danny's training kicked in. Danny's. Is he finished? Okay, play it a little bit longer. We'll see if it's finished with the point.
The original Star Spangled Banner was an ode to Dionysus.
Oh, great. That guy. I mean, I had 4 o'clock.
People, what amazing irony. The fool, Fool, who stands on the stage to make you laugh, does not realize that the stage was forged from a language and a tradition that also gave us democracy, the scientific method, all of our advancements as human beings, everything that was humanitarian. It gave us a chance to stop the child traffickers, like the ones that this son of a bitch helped to put in office along with his buddy Joe.
What? Kurt didn't put him in office, bro. What are you talking about? Kurt Metzger did not put him in office, bro. Alman, you're wrong there. You're absolutely wrong there. You haven't watched any of his shit. Because if you'd watched any of his shit, you'd know that he definitely didn't co-sign for fucking Trump, and definitely doesn't co-sign for fucking traffickers, bro. Like, come on, man, that's bad faith. Like, that's a bad faith argument, bro. Respectfully, that's a bad faith argument. And likewise, Kurt's not watched your shit. Like, you both are fucking bumping fucking heads, but if you had researched each other whatsoever at all, you would actually have more in common than you two fucking morons. Than you two fucking smarties who know every fucking thing there is to know about him. You two smarties would fucking realize, oh shit, we have more in common. It's weird how that fucking happens. The people that you fucking wanna, bash the most and hate the fucking most are actually some of the people that you probably have the most in common with. It's weird how that happens. But if you don't take the time to figure it out, then you're just going to be angry for nothing. And in that anger for nothing is nothing because it's pointless. It gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere.
Do you understand?
Is
Are
he
they going to
still
go to the
alive?
fight with
I
Dana,
think
with
this
all the
motherfucker's
traitors?
still alive.
Are they
Still
going
alive.
to go? Let's see. Let's see, people. I hear you're up for $1 billion. This man just knows how to make his investments. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. Let's go. Oh, I can hear Danny. I can hear Danny. No, I'm going to give you a commendation, Danny. Right here. Where did he? It was. Oh, God. 43:30, Jude. 43:30. I wrote
Get your
down
shit-
crazy
get your
good.
shit
Because
together,
people, I
Doc.
want you to see something. You please help
Thought you said
realize
this was a
exactly the
professional
significance of this moment.
thing, a profession. That's what you said
Go.
earlier.
There was one in Alexandria.
I'm just
So that's why the White House would have a Solomon temple laid out the blueprints. You know the story of the ballroom. They brought in some Israeli architect to make it.
I didn't know that.
And the way
Oh yeah, his name was Shalom, wasn't it? His actual name was Shalom.
There was a real mitzvah to get Shalom on this one, and they laid it out like the Temple of Solomon. So that was, as I understand it currently, but I could be wrong. It's going to be the base for like Stargate, which is not a space thing.
How do we know what the Temple of Solomon looked like? Weren't we just talking
There's
about
some,
this?
well,
There's no evidence for the Temple of Solomon ever existing.
Oh, snap.
Right. Exactly.
Your whole joke was built upon a falsehood. Look, he's
I wouldn't go
building
that
the
far.
White House like the temple in Jerusalem. The Temple of Solomon, you mean that we have no evidence for ever existing? You mean that one? Now watch him. He's taken off completely. His lie, his cloak of lies that he wears, right? That permeates with the stench of deception. Oh, God.
Oh man, you know that there's descriptions out there. You know that there's ancient descriptions of what it looked like out there. That's what he's talking about. That's what he goes off of, is the same shit all these religious fucking assholes go off of. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, man. But you can't come with bad faith arguments. Like, that's a bad faith argument, bro. You know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about the descriptions. And those are the fucking, yeah, that's, again, no disrespect, but
Faith, it's all greed. He's got
You
his
gotta argue
hairy,
good
ugly
faith.
ham body slathered with greed. People, watch what happens. It's not that. It's not that. Look. It's not that Neil didn't feel guilty.
that looks like my
Right? He
dude
expressed
Cody.
that to me.
Looks like
He
my
felt
dude
guilt. When they
Cody.
brought the body out,
Right.
he felt guilt.
That's funny.
The fact is, in life you have to choose. And if you choose your greed, you become Pentheus. And you wear it. You wear it forever. This man that's sitting in front of you, who here is writing on the wall for you, he is full of emptiness and flatus. And he is advised by liars. Cretans, people. Are these people all Cretans? Now, for those of you who have actually read the Bible, which is not many, and that's why we're training, right, people?
He was Jehovah's Witness most of his life. He's read the Bible, bro. Like, he just doesn't make this shit up. This is comedy. This is his comedy based off of his experience growing up, being a Jehovah's Witness, doing door to door, and all that shit. All that dumb shit. Thank God he got away from it. Thank God his eyes were open. God. Thank God.
Right, Magdalena, is it good to know that you're now more well educated than the chief comedians that this crap entertainment industry can produce? I thought they said comedians were intelligent. Keep going. Keep going, people.
He's pretty intelligent.
Well, there's that design is in everything. In fact, that
Wait, what? No, people, I want you to catch this. Listen to Danny and listen to his bullshit. Look at how Danny just deflated him, right? And he's sitting there trying to make shit up he doesn't know historically. You should trust nothing else this man says. Back it up just a minute.
Again, he's a
Danny asks
comedian.
him, blows him away. Watch.
to make it,
I didn't know that.
and the way
Oh yeah, his name was Shalom, wasn't it? His actual name was Shalom.
There was a real there was one in Alexandria. So that's why the White House would have a Solomon temple laid out. The blueprints. You know the story of the ballroom? They brought in some Israeli architect to make it.
I didn't know that.
And the layout.
Oh yeah, his name was Shalom, wasn't it? His actual name was Shalom.
There was a real mitzvah to get Shalom on this one. And they laid it out like the Temple of Solomon. So that was, as I understand it currently, but I could be wrong, it's going to be the base for like Stargate, which is not a space thing.
How do we know what the Temple of Solomon looked like? Weren't we just talking
There's
about this?
well,
There's no evidence for the Temple of Solomon ever existing.
well, there's that design has been is in everything. In fact, that
Well, my answer for that is that design is in everything. Do you realize how, sir, that doesn't necessarily fit? There's a logic that one thing doesn't lead to another, right? The fact is, you have no Temple of Solomon. That's a myth created by Zionists. The original Zionists, the extremist rabbis, sir, who obviously have blown some smoke.
He knows that, bro. He knows that. Amen. You guys, we're all on the fucking same team here, dude. Like, if you've gotta have a team so bad, if the team that you are fighting against is the fucking Republican Party and Donald Trump, then you would want Kurt on your team. You would want me on your team. Because we've read the shit and we know what they are fucking pushing is bullshit. It has been bullshit. It's been a fucking, since the late 1800s, it's been an absolute fucking conspiracy to do exactly what has been done today, to this point. You know that. I know that. Kurt knows that. The Three Amigos. The Three Musketeers. Or what the fuck ever. So see, you have more in common than you do, than you don't. You have more in common than you don't have in common. Like, bro, like, I really think you should fucking look into his work more than just what you've rage watched on Danny Jones and the clips that you've got sent from people that are, because a lot of your fucking people, I guarantee you, are Kurt Metzger fans. I guarantee it. A lot of your audience are Kurt Metzger fans. I guarantee it. You guys should really, research each other's shit, dude.
Up your ballsack. I bet you're gonna say something about Kabbalah. You know that shit is medieval. Has nothing to do with antiquity. There was no Hebrew. There were instead thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Shall we bring you the? What?
Then you should educate him. Because he probably doesn't know that. He honestly probably doesn't know that. So reach out. Reach out. Have a conversation with the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck are you guys doing? You're going on people's podcasts and on your own fucking podcast talking shit about each other? Never having a conversation face to face? Like, come on, man. Reach out and talk. What the fuck is this bullshit? Don't we got enough fucking fighting among... This whole fucking thing these fucking assholes are trying to do is keep us fucking divided. And this is what you want to do? This is the division. What the fuck? What the fuck? You are more politically in line with each other than the fuck you think, Alan. Kurt. You guys have more in common than you fucking don't. Have a goddamn conversation like some fucking men.
The the whole audience see this again. Over here, I have the black.
Instead of talking that fucking bullshit, nutsack shit, homo shit, all that shit, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. The fuck are we? 7th graders? The fuck are we? That shit, dude, that shit kills me, man. You know that you're gonna go on here, on different podcasts, on your own shows, and you're gonna talk that fucking shit, but if a motherfucker was standing in front of you, you're not busting a fucking grape. So quit talking that fucking dumb shit. Quit talking that goddamn dumb shit, man.
Dark. There it is. No, that's not what I want. Take it down. Now, I wanted to remind people. No, I don't need that. I wanted to remind people that at the time that we're talking about when the Christians are ascending to power, right? We have already come to a Greek world for hundreds and hundreds of years that had libraries that contained 500,000 volumes. One man, Callimachus in Alexandria, at the library, documented all of the Greek works. There were no Hebrew works. Documented all of the Greek works. And those Greek works and the authors that wrote them, he documented them. It took him 120 volumes.
Jesus!
120 scrolls, people.
Jesus Christ, Jesus
100,
Christ.
yes, and 20 books.
Books.
In order to document all of the Greek. 120 volumes, people. How much of it is Hebrew? 0. Your Hebrew world is non-existent, and it bothers this man who fancies himself both a comedian and a magus. And I want you to see the power that's behind him. Right? I want you to see.
Magus. Bro, this is what the fuck I'm talking about, Almond. Bro, this is bad faith argument, bro. He's not a magus. What do you mean? Like, that's just okay. You can pull the literature out and read it to us. Great. Read it to him. Reach out. Read it to him. Show him. Pulling it out and giving it to your audience is one thing. But why are you stopping there? Your first step before you brought it to your audience is you should have reached out to him and been like, hey, I know you're talking shit. I'm not interested in that part. I would like to educate you on what kind of shit you are talking and what kind of shit you could be talking. Fuck, dude. I like you, Almond. I like you, Kurt. God damn. It's crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck. That's why we are where we are as a society today. Most of us have a lot more in common than we don't. But since we've chosen to be some fucking dumbass team on somebody's dumbass team, because it ain't your own team, it's definitely somebody else's, you get bad faith arguments. And attacks, and personal attacks, and fucking character attacks, and all that shit. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? If you're not going to hit them in their mouth, don't go in front of a fucking camera and name call. I mean, that's just some straight up fucking convict felon code I've lived by my whole. I'm not gonna fucking talk shit about a man that I'm not gonna definitely throw down with, especially in a professional setting or any kind of setting where it ain't me and my homie, or me and my brother, or me and my, you know what I'm saying? My A1 talking. If it's in a different setting, like a professional setting or a podcast setting or something like some shit like this, like, bro, if you ain't willing to hit them in their mouth, why are you saying the shit? It's just fucking immature and bad faith, bro. Come on, man. You're better than that. Kurt, you're better than that. You guys are better than that, dude.
What is it? Are we still?
I thought this shit was gonna be fun.
Oh my
Y'all just
God.
pissed me the fuck
People,
off.
bring it. Look, clue number 8. Where did my phone go? I need to see the people. Clue number 8. Pull this out. Let's examine this, Chewie, very closely. Okay. Go to 1 hour really quick. Just stop at 1 hour.
That's where I stopped last night.
Why cookie?
Finds the will. Okay, that's how you show you're a willing servant.
What do you mean it's from Exodus? What did they say in Exodus?
Ram's blood on the right ear and the wrist and the ankle. Remember Trump lost his shoe? Okay, and then that signifies you are in Egypt when they're in Exodus, when they're leaving, the Egyptians wanted to go with the Israelites. They signified they're a willing servant with the ram's blood on the ear and fucking wrist and ankle.
Find this, Steve.
Yeah, but
Look at what Danny's doing. He's telling Steve, get the evidence, you little space bitch. Do you understand me? By the way, Steve, my cookies are still not here. Steve's wife made me some more cookies. Just for me. Steve, don't be jealous. Right? Okay, people. It's not a big deal that I eat Steve's wife's cookies. Everybody knows. Right? Steve doesn't care. He's good with it.
when Heather Lindsay, ask her, she'll tell you. She has a whole thing about it. Anyway, Charlie Kirk is an unblemished lamb that got killed. They were always going to kill him. They were always going to kill him, but probably when he was president.
Okay, how far have we drifted from the text that Dennis
I don't even know what he was talking about there.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's where we kind of left off last night on that whole fucking thing. Is I don't know what the fuck. Kurt is obviously fucking hammered for this podcast. He's probably 4, 5, 6 pack of White Claws in on this podcast, and it was only an hour into it when we left off last night. Like, Kurt was fucked up going in there just fucking shooting off the cuff, shooting off the hip, and his whole thing with Charlie Kirk is hilarious to me, but I find it just as absurd as I do. That's where the comedy is in it for me, is the absurdity of it. That's why I did Charlie Derp Show and Turning Blunts USA, because the whole goddamn thing is absurd. Turning Point USA was absurd before Charlie Kirk was shot and fucking killed. The Charlie Derp Show, or the Charlie Kirk Show, was absurd before he was shot and killed. The man talked all that shit. He would tell you half the truth and then lead you into the Republican Party. He would tell you half truths and half lies and lead you into a fucking church to give money into an offering plate that sent that money to Israel. And up into the last week of his life, practically, he did that. And as soon as he's seen the reality was what it was, they fucking killed him. Who is they? There's several days. There's the Israeli government, which is probably my, I think it's a fucking collaboration between the Israeli government, TPUSA, and of course the number one handler, Erica Kirk. She was bred to be a handler. She was bred for that fucking role. She's bred for the role that she's in right now. You know, both of her parents are fucking intelligence, right? Zionist intelligence. Yeah. And then he's seen it. And it got him killed that fast. Anyways.
Do you see? This is all smoke and emptiness. It's just a puff of hot.
What he probably seen was everybody that he had surrounded himself with was involved in child trafficking in some way, shape, or form. And guess what? Charlie or Erica fucking Kurt still surrounds herself with those people. She's on tour with them right now.
Hot wind in your face, like when Grandpa is bending over to pull his pants all the way up, and you just feel, you know, it's like his sphincter is so loose that it can't make a squeak or a groan, right, or even a pop. We take a pop, Grandpa. Instead,
What?
you just feel the mist over your face. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
That's what we're getting, and what Danny
No, I
is
don't know
looking
what you
for
mean.
is reality. People, the crusade is about reality. Would you like to see some reality? Would you?
Danny Jones is looking for a laugh. Almond. Danny Jones is looking for a laugh. That's why he has you on. When he's looking to enter the gymnasium, when he's looking to roll with a partner in a gymnasium, of the minds, people. Let's just roll. You know, it's of the minds, the gymnasium of the minds. Don't be fucking gay, okay? He'll have Dr. Heather Lynn on, or he'll have you on. When he wants to make that, you know, when he scratches that itch, he has people on that know what the fuck they're talking about. That can bring up the sources, that do the research. That's what they do. They eat, sleep, and breathe it just like you do. When he wants to laugh and get off of all that serious fucking shit, he brings on Kurt. It's just...
Like to see who's actually behind everything. Chewy, take us to 252, please, and I'm going to run it all the way to 7. So we're going to take a couple minutes here, people, and I'm going to fill in for you the background. Are you ready?
Sure, Almond. Give it to us.
Okay, Chewy says, give me a sec. Go ahead, Chewy.
In the church because their Christianity's dying out in the West, and we need to.
What church is saying this?
Well, there's a book called The Immortality Key by this dude Brian Mararescu, and he goes in and he investigates. He basically, it's like a new take on Carl Ruck's book, The Road to Eleusis.
Okay, and that's
You
where
just went
we
over
come in.
Kurt's
Look at
head,
Danny.
dude.
Sounds like a nerd, right? Quoting the sources, actual sources, right? Now they're secondary, but that's okay. When you're quoting Ruck, you know he's going to be quoting all the
You're
primary
quoting Rock, you're
sources, so
quoting the
in
right
good-
guy.
You're in good stead. Now, people, I'm going to explain one last time. I'm going to explain one last time the exact history of this. Okay? As soon as I wrote the Chemical Muse, I got the attention of Carl Ruck. And I said, look, I've heard about your book, and I read it, and I want you to know I found X, Y, and Z, and I just started sending stuff. We formed a friendship and a conversing, and we discussed text. We emailed back and forth, text, because he didn't do the medical side, right? So I was throwing him all the mushrooms and all the drugs that were there, and he was loving it, right? So we went to conferences and stuff like that. He invited me to numerous conferences. I went to Boston where he works. You know, if you're comfortable enough to invite somebody to work, you know, you're comfortable with their scholarship. It's sound, right? Dude is sound. He's vetted, right? Carl Ruck called me and said, hey, I'm going to have somebody talk to you. They have an idea for a book or something. They just need some background on all of the medical and drug stuff. They need to know somewhere where that all overlaps with the cult and the witches and all that kind of stuff. And I said, no problem. Well, Brian Mararescu called me. And over a series of a couple of calls, I don't remember, it was 2 or 3, we talked for 3 or 4 hours both times. I outlined for him how the drugs are being used. Right? I just gave him the big picture. I gave him all the material. People were criticizing me for doing that because here's a dude who's writing a book. He's going to end up using that material. Well, and they say, shouldn't you, keep that to yourself and publish it yourself? I had a lot of creepy friends, right? Like that guy from Kentucky. Why don't you keep it to yourself? Right? Why? Because you don't believe in spreading information and educating the public. You believe in selling things, right? That's what you're seeing here with Metzger. Brian Mirarescu came to me to learn the material. Why? Because I'm a classical philologist who does Greek.
Kurt's not.
Okay? I am a PhD classical philologist who does Greek. I'm a former professor who does Greek.
Kurt's not.
I'm published
He's not.
in the field.
Still
I've been
not.
to all sorts of professional conferences all over the place.
Kurt's a
Do you
comedian.
understand? I built up a reputation. Oh, here he comes. This is going to be good or somebody's going to lose their head. Right? That's the way it is. Okay? I have been drummed out for the sake of what I have written, what I have researched, by people who have come along and said the same thing that Metzger said, that people have said. Who put that other guy up there? Look, people, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They did the same thing. Metzger said he's a pervert, or he's about to say I'm a pervert, right? It's the same thing these people did. Oh, surprise, surprise. These are the people who were, well, where were they on the 6th? Who were the people we're dealing with here that really, really, really don't want you to get this information? Neil apologized to me once for assisting people who were using this specific attack against me, saying it's wrong.
It is wrong.
Rock said there are 4 people in the world that can do what I can do. Fuck you all. Do you understand? Do you understand? Danny? Let's keep going on that one that we were on. Play it. Let it play. People, I want you to chime in. Satanic congregation. Go ahead.
Where they're saying the Eleusinian mysteries that were happening in Greece, where they were going there and they were drinking this ergot wine and they were tripping balls. That's where Christianity it sprouted out of. That is what the take is. And they're saying if they can give the priests, the church fathers, give them the power to give the.
Could you hear that in his voice? Hang on. I want to make sure you hear this. This guy is like the rudest SOB on the planet. If I ever get an interview, and Danny said he would ask him, if I get an interview with him, I'm going to put him in his place right off the bat. Being a perfect gentleman on my side. Right? Perfect gentleman. People, did you hear him? He's not concentrating. I have taught thousands of students. And you can hear in somebody's voice, you can hear in the way they shift their body around, whether or not they're actually fucking paying attention. This bonehead, this pie-faced, knuckle-fucked bonehead is not paying attention. Watch how he's going to deflect. Back in just a second, just like 3 seconds, and then keep playing.
Priests, the church fathers, give them the power to give the congregation psychedelics. It's going to enhance Christianity, and it's going to.
Why not try adrenochrome?
Right? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What the fuck? Is that so you can talk about your connections to famous people? You fucking flatus. You stench off the ass of an armadillo that just fucked a prostitute? It's amazing, Chewy. I'm glad you could get all the graphic representations. People, these are frauds that you're working with. And Danny Jones is looking at him in the face, asking for evidence. Do you see the battle for the soul? Do you see the battle? This is all a battle for the soul of Danny Jones. What do we want? We want reality. That's all. We don't want Danny to join a cult. We don't want Danny to have any sort of fund drive for our commercials. We don't want Danny to contribute anything. accept reality. We want Danny to have the real. We don't want Danny fucked with anymore. People of Lady Babylon,
Bro,
you
he's
saw it.
just having
I
fun.
walked in, I infiltrated, and I fucked every one of their authorities. All the way up to the moron who was stupid enough to brag that he reads Euripides every morning and then had the muse throw in his face the reality that he could not back out of without the audience all coming to knowledge of the bullshit. We saw him. We saw him break down. 4 people in the fucking world. Do you understand why? It's because I've had exposure. It's because I've been in an art. It's because I've practiced. It's because I've worked
And
and
you tripping
sweated.
is what you're doing.
It's because my students are the ones who get me hired. Because the people who hire me say, good God, we've never read such recommendations. Fuck you. Danny Jones is your friend. I will forever remove this thumb from thy anus.
What are you talking about, Alvin? God.
Oh, God. And people, they do it all in the defense. It's amazing. They can say one thing outside of, oh, it's for the victims, the victims, the victims. And you facilitate the pedo in the first place. Shame on you all. No wonder you went and took shits in the Capitol. Sons of bitches.
What are you
Keep
talking
going.
about?
Chewie, keep
Alvin, are
going.
you
Get from there,
drunk?
Jesus. Now, let's go. Is there more on that one? Yeah, keep going.
While we're look, drug church sounds fun. I mean, but
Look, you can't even process it. Drug church sounds what? Right here, try, buddy, try. Think historically for a minute.
The argument,
no idea.
Travis's argument against it is like, if you're giving these people who are going to church, these congregants, the psychedelic drug, people who are probably already vulnerable to begin with, and you're giving the power, the guy who has the fucking microphone or the direct line to God, to put the people under psychedelics. Now,
Okay, people, now I was talking about Travis Kitchens, who is saying reasonably this is how the thing should be, because I've researched it. This dude has also not read the fucking sources. If the sources are telling us
Of course he
that they are
has.
using drugs in their religious practices, including
He's
Jews,
read books
including
people's written
Christians,
about.
then what
this
do we
shit.
conclude?
So if they're wrong,
They're
reach
using
out to him.
drugs. We don't sit around and
Fuck.
reason and sip bourbon.
Yeah, we do.
We go to the
We're
evidence.
right here.
Otherwise, you get
You
curt.
about to piss
That's
me
good.
off, Alvin. Now you about to piss me
Very,
off. What
very
about sipping
sensational,
bourbon,
sir.
motherfucker?
Not very informational. Quite misleading. I'd love to meet you on stage.
No, you wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
Keep going.
You talk that shit. No, you wouldn't.
these people are gonna be super fucking malleable, and you can like get them to believe whatever you want.
oh, you don't say. Oh, you don't say.
Right.
Whoa, this doesn't sound like a new idea at all, does
Sounds
it?
like a terrible fucking
It
idea.
sounds like an old idea with an N and a K in front of it, and we've heard of this many, many, many times.
A Monarch?
Ultra?
Ultra?
What do they do with Ultra?
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh,
That's
right.
exactly what it
What time is it, Danny? You only look at your watch when you realize the bullshit is enough.
fucking
The
sounds.
whole hippie thing is fake. It's all Tavistock.
I
I
can't
like
get this
Tavistock.
goddamn thing down.
Right? What kind of bullshit now are we gonna go on?
I
We
agree.
started with bullshit, we're gonna end with bullshit. Chewie, let's go. I can't
It's
think. Go to
all-
7, minute 7. Okay, keep going.
I done
People do?
upgraded my phone.
Well, you know that guy, the
So-
Tom.
He reading shit.
Should work.
Okay, here
Because
it
it
is.
wouldn't work earlier because I didn't
Here
have.
it is, people. Let's
Windows
hear what he
10.
has to say about yours truly. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Use the same period cup for your
Yeah, right. After all these fucking years, you couldn't put it in the dishwasher.
for
Jesus
Starfire
Christ.
and blah blah. There's a whole thing of
already
cannibalism
watched
and
this. We've already heard this
drinking
shit.
blood with specific bloodlines, and there's a way to become. Well, I'm just telling you the lore. I don't say it. I
What kind of bullshit is this? Seriously, what kind of bullshit? There's this cannibalism and this fucking. Oh, and
I'm
it's
gonna let my
what are you
dog in, but he's
talking
probably
about?
gonna fucking.
Are you even talking about history anymore? Or are
Make
you just
stupid noises.
blathering out your blowhole of flatus?
believe in this, but people believe in it. where it's like you can become quantumly entangled with someone leaving that's not.
Oh God, I knew it would be bullshit. Right now, we're gonna get the connection to the music, and we need to go on to hear what his estimation of me is. Right. Okay.
You know,
Oh yeah, what is that about?
it's something with 8 hertz on
You
water.
were just telling us about this.
So it's 8 terahertz or some frequency that water can take on into the interdimensional properties, supposedly.
People, he's wiggling his thumb around, right, while it's up your butt. Have you ever known me to do this to you? Fuck no. This is unprofessional crap.
You're not a
From a guy
comedian.
who couldn't find a career, so he became a comedian. Once again, mommy didn't tell
Oh
him. he
my
was
God. Come
That
on,
means,
Robin.
but we're made out of water, so I
Lay
wonder
down.
what those hertz would do to us if we did.
Lay down.
Humans are a big bag of. We're like a big bag of
Or a
water.
chemical bag, yeah.
That's
Lay
right.
down.
That's why your boy with the that used to be fat, but now he's a
Lay down.
I don't know which wizard. He'll tell you he's right, and he's not wrong.
Lay down.
Okay, he's talking about me. Used to be fat. No. I don't know why people are coming up with this on the internet. By the way, people,
It's so
while
what?
we interrupt the slander train, right?
You've been slandering the whole time, Robin.
Please,
Why are either one of you slandering
renew
each other?
your subscription because we have been cut off at 47.7 and the system is now unrenewing or taking off people's subscriptions. Okay? And then they have to go back and they write to me and what the hell's going on? Right? It's how the system is working to treat us and this information, right? Because we are non-profit. Right? Non-profit YouTube doesn't. It's not designed for non-profit.
Entry
It's
point not
designed
found.
for money
What the fuck
and the
does that
influence
even
of
mean?
money. Right? So now we're at a place where the algorithm is holding us there. It's not letting us go on. Although we are gaining. So I need you to make sure and unsubscribe, subscribe, click it on and off, make sure it's going. Fantastic. Why, people? It's the same reason Metzger's about to say what he's about to say. People,
I
this
was
kind
gonna
of shit
say,
gets you in
Kurt
court
does the same
cases,
shit.
you know
He
what I mean?
sells just like you're
But they're
selling
not
right now.
afraid to use it. Well, first of all, I'm not going to sue.
The
Who am I?
hypocrisy is
They're the
amazing.
big people in the room, right? He's with Joe Rogan, smoothing out the way for the pedophile death gangs. So just listen to his flatus. People, I want you to know the guy that he's listening to, and I want to address it. Mr. Metzger, you need to understand the guy who is guiding you that you're using on Danny Jones and that's representing your ideas. That dude wants you to go to Israel. He wants you to participate in the tourist trade.
He won't.
Do you understand?
What the fuck are you talking about?
How do
No,
I
he
know
doesn't.
that, Metzger?
What is this?
Keep
What are
sending
you
me.
talking
They
about?
won't take me off their mailing list. And it's just because of the genocide that they're having to pause things. When the press about the genocide goes away, Metzger, then they're going to pile on the boats. And I suggest you go with them. And I suggest you ask him about his non-existent classics degree. There is a debate right now all over the place about expertise versus non-expertise. Somebody who can just educate themselves. Yeah. In this case, you have to have the training to fly the jet. You don't fly the jet, Metzger. You don't read these sources. You have no idea what they're talking about. You quote things. Metzger talks about this Solomon and the magic. Oh, God, is here. We have that section. I need to. People, he has. Okay, we'll finish this section first. He has never read these sources. He's talking about Solomon. Right? Wisdom of Solomon. He's never actually read these sources. He probably thinks they're in a different language anyway. Right? He's probably read something from an English thing that was English from something they thought was Hebrew forgery of the original Greek. I've read the original Greek, you bonehead. You don't know what you're talking about. Your whole Nephilim bullshit. You're way off, brother. You're way, way off. If I 500,000 volumes, people. Science, democracy. That's what it's about. Let's let him finish.
Humans are a medium. That's why you call it a spirit medium. They're
Wizard.
your boy.
Almond.
He's a gizzard. He's a dark black gizzard.
Well, no, he thinks Jesus was a wizard.
What's he doing? Not.
Okay, people, please take this in. Okay, he's a gizzard. That's the argument, I think, on the table. That I'm a gizzard, right? And, well, let's follow the logic. How do we get here and where are we going? Right, well, he's a comedian. Do you think this is funny? If it somehow made sense, maybe it would be funny. But you're just doing the same thing Metzger, the Catholic Church, did. They told me, you can't talk about child rape in the church, historically. You can't talk about it. Well, you lose your position. And I did. But I said, fuck you, and I did it anyway. Because I've got balls, Metzger, unlike you. And I guarantee, even this guy
You guys are both tripping.
put on the,
You guys are both
even
fucking
this
tripping,
guy,
dude.
this guy, look, this guy was supposedly a scholar. Supposedly a scholar on the right there. Supposedly a scholar of Greek. Right? He says, I'm going to challenge on. He's just one of the underlings of the brothel that you see behind Metzger, that he's a part of now. And what was his mission? To say the same thing that Metzger is saying now. This guy doesn't know me. He's not a classicist. And when Danny says, well, let him come on the show, what does he say? I say, hey, you can come on. How does he respond to Danny? Amin can only discuss one line of Greek. That's it. Cannot discuss anything else. Why? Because they're all hiding a lack of expertise, people. Not only does Metzger lack the expertise of comedy, but the brothel with Neil lacks scholarship, translation capacity, and to be quite honest, the intellect. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the think tank with butterflies. Take that to the think tank. I wonder if that's what they're trying to figure out at Metzger's think tank. Is a stick of butter a butterfly? Oh, God. How did it go? It's a butterfly. It was the opposite. I'm sorry. I can't take the wisdom, the great Pythagorean wisdom of the Israeli tourism industry. Insurrection is central. A think tank. Masters. Don't you remember these people? This is the alt-right bullshit. History is not something you can forget. Giorgiani is a clown, as much of a clown as Metzger is, and that's why Metzger likes him. They have the same clown intentions. It all involves deceiving Danny Jones. People, it's disgusting. Go, give it. But you know how Lady Babylon is. They don't get away with it here. Play.
I don't know.
Again, I'm still okay. Fair enough. These are strong charges against Jesus. You're against that, though, right, sir? No, you're not against it. Okay, but you're against doing stuff to kids, though, right?
Yeah, he's against it. Yeah, he says he's against it.
Okay.
He says he's against all the pedophilia stuff.
Forgive me if I.
That's why he's in. Yeah, that.
Okay, see him? See what he's doing? Pull me up. You see what he's doing, people? They're just dropping the same message. Just dropping the same message. Congratulations.
He's wrong for that.
Danny is sitting there. Danny knows the reality.
I'm glad Danny fucking
He's
spoke
watched
up.
a lot of Lady Babylon. He knows exactly what I say. Right? Why do people, and I'm going to tell you like I tell all my students, as if you're gleaning some kind of wisdom. Why do people attack anybody personally when that person is saying something? It's because they've had nothing to come back with. This man is not a scholar. He's not influenced by scholars. He's influenced by people who are bringing you the shit. They're sellers. They're sellers of your souls. That is what they are all about. They don't care. They don't care. Look, Mr. Rogan, you should have kept sucking donkey semen.
What?
You should have kept giving it to your audience. Because what you did is turn around and stain your soul. You stained your soul, and you brought to this world a child rapist to destroy the government. Mr. Metzger, is that what you do? Is that what you support? Is that why
No,
you
it's
blow
not.
off Danny and treat him disrespectfully every time he tries to confront you with reason and sources? I think comedians, you're giving comedians a bad name because it's almost like comedians just don't have their shit enough together to be able to bring it. Musicians do, people. I haven't worked with any comedians. I can see this one here. But I can tell you something. Musicians have their shit together. These performers,
Comedians don't.
No.
That's what makes them
No.
funny.
My God, man. Amazing. Okay, let's, he's finished there. Can we go on to the, a little longer? Chase says a little longer. Let's listen.
That's why he's anti-Jesus, because he thinks Jesus was into that stuff.
So just to get his story straight that you're telling me, because of his anti-PDF file feelings, he's against Jesus but really into Greeks. Is that the...
Into the Greek language.
Yeah, it's the most pedo thing there is in the...
Here's his...
Okay, right? He must be a pedo. Why? Because he's into Greek. This moron...
He's wrong for that.
This is the perfect
Yeah, that's a
illustration.
stupid
Danny,
ass
I
fucking
think you
argument.
caught this, and I think you're trying.
Now I see
to
why
say,
he's
"Look,
pissed
you-
off.
What are you talking about? This is
You
math.
should have led
you
with
dumbass."
this part.
He's talking about the Greek language, and what does he say? Because he studies it, he's a pedo. Is this the wisdom of Joe Rogan? Is this what got us Donald Trump?
No,
The
this
answer
is
is
the
yes,
wisdom
people.
of the White Claw.
The answer is yes. He studies the Greek, therefore he's a pedo. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. Let's keep going. Let him talk. Let him bloviate.
If you're into Greek shit, you're into a bull. Hey, I mean,
Well, the Greeks were all into that shit, yeah. The
that's
Greeks...
right. That's right, they were. So that's weird that you would be all into that. And then go, oh, Jesus, I heard he did it. Did you hear it from a Greek?
People, can you follow his? Could you
drunk.
follow that reasoning? Look at this man. This man is mentally incapacitated. People,
Yes,
I'm
he
telling you,
is.
did you try to follow his reasoning there? Right? Why would you? Boys. It's about boys. I think he's got some boys in his closet in his brain. Right? Because he was screaming throughout the interview about homosexuals and transgender. Sounds to me like he's got some sex issues. He thinks that I went to 12 years of university so that I could do what? Be involved so I could be a pedo? And at the very same time, he is protecting a pedo. He's facilitating an actual pedo. Do you see how they're liars? Do you see how you can tell the disingenuous of the unjust? Keep playing it, Chewy.
I bet you did.
He says that when you start reading all the Greek, it like reshapes your brain. He's like,
It grooms you.
It changes the way you
Yeah.
think. He's like, because
I want to see that footage of him when he's fat and has a beard that I can't find him.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
The one that's been scrubbed.
what footage?
Oh, dude, it's great. It's him giving a speech. He don't talk like that in his old videos. Where he's like fat and you can't find him anymore. It's like,
Look, now he just resorts to total bullshit.
What are you
Just
talking
total
about?
lies. Excuse me, dumbass. Excuse me. You can sit in a
This is
chair
why I'm
across
pissed
from
off.
Danny Jones and
I get it
bloviate
now.
all you want. But when you get into wholesale fabrication of hoo-ha, It's just going to show you don't know what you're talking about. Metzger, you stepped out of the realm of things you can talk about, which is pretty typical, I hear, for you. You have extended the reach of what you're able to comprehend because you lack the training, sir. And all it requires is somebody with training to put you in your bloviating place. We're not buying your shit. Not anymore. People, the effects that we have achieved from bringing just these sources to people has set off their frontline defenses, and so far their frontline defenses are completely overwhelmed. They are incapable of dealing with this. I need to remind you that it's not just Metzger who's fumbling and bumbling. It's all of the big Christians. Wes Huff wouldn't come. Connectically won't come. Do you know what's happening with Cliff? He was busy marrying some celebrities. You know, like these people, these celebrities, they suck ass, dude. They suck ass. That's why the musicians don't suck ass. Because they're actually skilled. Whereas you fucking celebrities aren't. I'm good at this. I'm learning very quickly. Follow the people with the skill. I love it. Okay, Chewy. I think we hit all the big ups and downs. He mentioned Sibylle and Addis before, but he doesn't really understand it. And again, he's just kind of, right? Kybal or something he calls her. You know, he obviously hasn't been around much, right? He's got access to the internet. We can stop right there. Chewy, I want to, before we go, I'm going to have a 10-minute interaction. No, maybe 15 people. It's a special Saturday. I want to get in with the crowd tonight, and I want to do some surfing off of you all. Okay? I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear your thoughts. Right now, let's go to a break with Orion. We're going to be looking at Orion. We're setting aside those musicians as artists, as skilled technicians with technique. That thing that Danny was trying to explain, right, to Metzger that he can't fathom with his fart-addled consciousness, right? And that is the power of what is the Greek vocabulary and its transcendence beyond what we can do with modern languages. All right, people, let's hear. Oh, you want to show that? Chewy wants to show this. Hey, right? Fantastic. By the way, he said he wants to go perform in Saudi Arabia. Right? He didn't care. He didn't give a shit. Right? When the world stands up to try to do what's right, this guy's welcome to get paid. Let's cleanse this fucking place with Junius, the Oracle, and this is Orion.
God damn it.
Let's put it all at you. Is that dude? Wants you to go to Israel.
No, he doesn't.
Rogan, you should have kept sucking donkey semen.
You guys are crazy.
Christ, that you're Christing on your hoo-ha. Right, people, Christ's all over the place. In workshop this week, we were looking at different Christing. Oh, God, we got hit with Christings. They're all over the place, people. None of these people that you are seeing in front of you, Denny, like Bruce, like Kurt Metzger, the comedian, right? None of these people actually knows evidence. None of them. In a court of law, Kurt Metzger would not be able to testify about anything he spoke about in antiquity. None. Why? Because he's not. How is he involved? He hasn't even seen the evidence. Much less has he been able to work with it. Now here's the catch. He hasn't read the Bible either. You mean
Yes, he is.
Kurt Metzger is the accumulation of the detritus of some thoughts of a wailing brain that is speaking from the voices of the culture? Yes, he is not a man of letters. He is not a man of literature. He's not a man of archaeology. He's not a man of the evidence. So when he tells you something about antiquity, you should take it as complete flatus. Every other Christian, every other Jew, religious Jew that you're going to talk to, those people are giving you the same flatus. There was no Temple of Solomon. There never was, there never is, there never will be. You may make something there, but it will never be the Temple of Solomon, because that doesn't exist. Judaism is a fairy tale. Do you understand me? The religion of the rabbis, the priests, and the preachers, they are based in a rabbinical fairy tale. You can trace it. You can trace the deception over time through things like the Kabbalah. He said numerous times, Bloviator Maximus said numerous times, just like Wes Huff. Did you hear Wes Huff? Oh, there were no hospitals back then. Really, farm boy? Seriously? Really? And all of ancient Greek just collapsed, just disappeared. People like Kurt Metzger are going to take away from you your education. Do you understand? People like Princeton are going to take away your education. They no longer teach ancient Greek. They dropped it. Why? Because they're incapable. Unless they picked it up last year. I don't know. They did. But as of 4 or 5 years ago, they were no longer teaching classical Greek. Why? Because it was too hard for the motherfuckers. Right? It is, people. Mother Greek is challenging for those of you who are in the intelligence services. Mother Greek is an advanced operating system of which we do not have the modern likes. If you are to take this operating system and impress it on a child, say a 12-year-old or an adult, the effects are immediate. We could boost the way that we function. Not with AI or with a chip or with some kind of bleep blurp or hoo-ha, fizzle faz. No. But with the language that conquered the ancient world and brought us democracy. Mother Greek. Danny Jones, that's what's special that Kirk and all of the people, and all the people like him, that's what they are all about. Do you understand? Selling, Danny. Selling. To the musicians out there that I have been working with, including the people who are working with me in the chorus. Yeah, show it, Judy. I want to say thank you. I want to tell you, I rediscover on a daily basis what music has done for you, for your soul. And when I say that Mother Greek can cause you to have a better, faster, stronger operating system, and that the potential is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And that it's not up to the intelligence. It's not up to the IT. Do you understand me? There's no tech here. This is Mother Greek in your fucking brain. Mr. Metzger, you'd be happy. I'd be happy to have you come to one of my classes, and you could learn some ancient Greek, and we could give you a stronger, better start. Unfortunately, I can tell from your choice of educators with false titles, calling themselves classicists when they're not. Right? That is true. They are not. I can see from your choice that maybe you wouldn't make it beyond the third or fourth unit of classical Greek. Satanic congregation, let me get some of your feedback. That's my say. Oh, and I get to say it. It's right. It's my thing. Put that up, Chewy. Force people to read that. They've got to know. Satanic congregation, make them big. Make them big. You've been watching for a long time. Satanic congregation, you've been watching for a long time. And I just want to end tonight with a few minutes of your comments. Oh, there's Ken. Right, depends on the dose. Ken is with us. Thanks, Ken. I hope you'll be coming right to Dallas. Ken, I'm looking forward to it. If you want to say anything about it, go ahead. Right. Oh, love you, girl. That's great. That's great. For those of you who don't know, Ken was the only one who really didn't come out and jump on me right away. He said, look, there's something there. There's some there. Right? I have a video with. I made a video about you for upload tomorrow. You love it. Oh, God. You bald, sexy son of a bitch. Did you, everybody? We're going to Theoria Apophysis. When tomorrow, Ken? Don't do that. Don't just tell us tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Some of us are going to be chilling on the weekend, at the butt end of the weekend. Let's see what he's doing. Come on. Should we find his answer? Come on. Come on. Oh, God, this is going to be great. People, I want you to know when this is coming out. I want everybody to watch it, and I'm going to watch it. Right? You all want to be bald now, don't you? Because you see the sexiness. You and that... could you make a whip out of my skin and your skin when we're not...
What?
You're touching dark forces, man. Yeah, hit it. Alex, thank you for pointing that out, Alex. Alex, how long do you think I can go before they're going to catch me? How long do you think I can go before those dark forces are going to catch up with me? How far should we go? Should we stop? Should I say, oh, the great and powerful Kurt Metzger said of me that I was a pedo? Right? Talking about things he doesn't know. Talking about history he has no evidence of, never actually engaged with.
He has, but not like you.
Amazon leatherware, yikes, bites lip. Oh, Ken, if you could bring me a whip. Ken, can you make a whip? Can you make like a flogger? Can you make a flog? I didn't flog anybody tonight. Oh, everybody, let's give Ken a little impulse. Right, Ken, watch this. We'll flog Metzger. Okay, here he is. No, where is he? Everybody concentrate. Oh, God, can you see him? He's probably sitting on his toilet. Oh, yeah, can you see him? He's sitting on his toilet. Really nice bathroom. Right, he's got the means, people. But he's sitting there on his toilet. And you know what he needs? He needs Ken's whip. Get get you disinspired fucking freaks? You know what you just did? You disinspired Metzger! With your lies and your bullshit and your greed. Disinspired. Yes! What was that? Whips are made of kangaroo leather. Almost impossible to find. Oh, God. I bet it's... I feel bad for the kangaroo, though. A little bit, can I? I have to... Whoever's skin it is, cow or kangaroo, right? They ought to make... Ken, could you make a whip out of my skin and your skin when we're not using it? Oh, I guess that's right.
Alright,
Chew it.
fucking weirdo. We went full weirdo on that one.
Alright, people,
You
what did
never
we
go
just
full
want?
weirdo. Everybody knows you don't go full weirdo.
I'm gonna let you know a little something.
Fuck. Well, I'm trying to get this Windows update to download on my phone. Or on my phone. Oh my fucking god. On my laptop. And if I can get that to happen, that'd be great. Before I passed out for the night. I already got a little buzz. It's 1:30. So... $45%. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So I guess we'll just get out of here on a little bit of music while this shit loads, downloads, whatever. What the fuck? Where's my shit? Oh, sorry. Anywho, thanks for tuning in. If you did, probably didn't. Nobody does. It's alright. It's not for you. It's for me. It's for my mental health. Because I'm a crazy person. Legally. A crazy person. 5150. It's, criminal thing. Criminally insane. That's what 5150 is. Habitual criminal. That type of shit. That was years ago, but... Hey. That animal always stays with you, So, thanks for tuning in and watching my mental spiral continue to shift in a downward direction. I appreciate it. I'm going to get this laptop figured out, and when I do get it figured out, that should probably make this fucking microphone actually work, which should probably make this soundboard actually work, which, if I could plug all this shit in and make it work, it would be great. It'd be great. I'm going to fumble around with it for the rest of the night. I don't know. I don't know what rest of the night means. Probably not too long. Probably not too long. So, again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. I don't know if I'll do one tomorrow night. Probably. Just throwing it out there. Hope to get people to watch the shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. But, you gotta take the good with the bad. Good being you get the shit off your chest because you ain't got nobody to talk to about it, and they look at you like you're fucking crazy, coming out of your fucking mind type shit. So, looking at your fucking phone, yelling into the wind. Hey, it's better than the alternative. And I don't even want to get into what the alternative, but we will see you guys next time on the Charlie Derp Show, powered by Turning Blunts. USA. Smoke them if you got them. And we'll see you around the way. Yeah. Well, you know what? This isn't even the right fucking phone. While I'm bumping, this isn't even the right fucking phone to do this. Yeah. This is rookie move. This is rookie move shit here. Yeah? That's what this is. This is rookie move shit here. Jesus, Mary, Mother, and Joseph. You know what I mean? We're at 70. Whoa, we went to progress 0%. We just had 65 a second ago. What happened here? It's more of a me problem than it is a you problem. So we're gonna jam out a little bit, see what it does, and see what it doesn't. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what it does, and we're gonna see what it doesn't. It still hasn't even went to 1% yet, so this might be a whole thing. Could be a whole thing. Yes, I am juggling 4 phones. 2 here, 2 over there. Yes, I am juggling 2 phones. So, go fuck yourself. Shut your face.
Page is missing. Old chapters burned. Listen.